Namaskar, I am your host Narayankar. Friends, the exit polls are out. While two of them gave clear mandate for BJP, but two others gave a comfortable win for TMC, and two others suggested that there would be a hung assembly. Out of them, according to me, 4 exit polls may go wrong on May 2. I will give the reasons. Number 1, you must understand how the pollsters work. They prepare a set of questions. They visit places randomly and ask questions randomly to potential voters. And the problem with this is that the Bengalis, they don't come out with genuine responses. Therefore, the responses which the pollsters collect in West Bengal are generally misleading because the responses are not genuine. You may ask why they are not genuine. It is because the voters are very much afraid of TMC goons. Firstly, they were afraid of left goons. Today, they are afraid of the TMC goons. If they say in support of BJP, they are beaten up, assaulted. A very big case which we all have witnessed is the assault of Nimta Dadi. She was beaten up and she succumbed to death thereafter, after some days. She was beaten up by TMC goons just because his family or her son was a BJP worker and BJP supporter. This is the kind of fear psychosis the Bengali lives in West Bengal under the rule of Mamata Banerjee. So when the pollsters go to them, do you expect these people who are afraid of TMC goons to give genuine responses? It is not possible. It is not happening. They are so afraid of TMC goons, especially when you see the number of murders, over 200 murders of BJP workers. That's quite explains or quite mirrors the situation in which the people of West Bengal live. They are afraid of these TMC goons. And it is not possible that they may give correct picture or correct or genuine responses to these pollsters. So what pollsters would carry back at their offices? Nothing but ingenuine, not genuine, fake responses which are not true. And what would be the outcome of this data? Misleading numbers. So number 1 is the fear factor which leads to misleading data or misleading responses, and which ultimately leads to misleading numbers of seats the BJP or TMC or Congress or left is winning. This is one factor. And this second factor is that these pollsters, it appears, looking at the exit poll results yesterday, it appears that they have pointed to 2011 or 2016 assembly polls. This comparison, I will tell you, is erroneous. That's because in 2011, it was easy to see the massive wave in favor of Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool because people were angry with 34 years of the left rule. Also, the Nandigram and Singhur fiascos had generated a massive wave for Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool that no one could have missed. And this resulted in a large-scale exodus of left cadres, mostly gundas, to the Trinamool, which in turn led to people becoming fearless and openly expressing their support for Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool in 2016. But in 2011, but in 2016 onwards, people started to become disillusioned with Mamata Banerjee's misrule, which was propelled also by the involvement of many of their leaders in Sharada, Narada and other Ponzi scams. But at the same time, in 2016 onwards, BJP was not strong enough on the ground. Hence, people could not muster courage to even vote against the Trinamool. Many could not even cast their votes because of instances of rigging and booth capturing, which is very common in West Bengal. But in 2019, all the pollsters got it wrong when they took the base of 2011 and 2016 assembly election data. They gave the BJP only 5 to 7 seats in the Lok Sabha polls that year. All the pollsters predicted that the BJP's tally in Bengal would be in single digit only. That's because the electorate did not declare who they voted for honestly. That is because they were afraid of the TMC goons. So the situation is the same. Now, fear of retribution from Trinamool, which still has an army of goons at the grassroots level, is a big factor that the pollsters will go wrong even in this 2020 West Bengal elections. That the voters did not give honest answers to pollsters' queries in the summer of 2019 became evident when the results were declared and the BJP bagged an impressive 18 out of 42 seats, dealing a stunning blow to TMC. And this time too, the outcome of the polls could be as surprising as 2019 and prove many pollsters quite wrong as well. You write it down, you jot it down. These pollsters, they have an agenda, because most of them are patronized by political parties. So how would you expect them to give genuine numbers of seats won by so and so parties in the exit polls? It is a big dhanda business laced with agenda, political agenda. However, I don't demand the ban of these exit polls. It should not be, because this is a democratic country. Let there be exit polls. That adds to the spice, and especially me, I take lot of delight in how wrong they go in most of the exit poll results which they announce. For example, for the past 20 years, DMK in the lifetime of Karunanidhi have not touched 100 seats in Tamil Nadu. And I am astonished how these pollsters get the number of 160, 170 for DMK, when Karunanidhi is not alive, when Jayalalitha of AIADMK is not alive, and there are 4 chief ministers in contention for the first time in Tamil Nadu. Unlike the previous years when we had 2 contestants, either Karunanidhi or Jayalalitha. This is a new stage. And I don't know how the pollsters can just omit some of the important data. One of the important data is the fact that for the last 20 years, DMK has not touched 100 seats. And according to me, speaking to the ground level pollsters, not even pollsters, reporters or YouTubers who are passionately doing this work on the ground, they are having a different story to tell, and they hardly go wrong because they don't have an agenda. They do things out of passion, not out of an agenda. Friends, thanks for watching this video, and I will not say that I have been saying, but I will not say that you should follow my channel, you should like my videos, you should share my videos. At least you can raise the points what I have done in this video. Thanks once again for watching the video. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.